The prince is having a big party at the palace tonight, and I want you two to go. First of all, he's looking for a princess, and you two aren't getting any of them. And second of all, there is an epidemic of bubonic plague, and if we're at the castle, we won't get sick.
Why don't we get sick?
I don't know, don't ask stupid questions. How am I supposed to get a husband with a hurricane around?
And what's wrong with me?
Well, how do I put it delicately? You're ugly.
I'm not as ugly as you are.
Or so.
I'm not.
Or so.
I'm not. Mama, am I as ugly as her?
No, girls. You're both ugly. And that's because you take from your father. I'm the pretty one of the family. How are we supposed to get husbands if we're so ugly? This is a costume party. You impress the prince with your grace and elegance. Hopefully he's nearsighted and will fail to notice you have no grace and elegance.
That's a good plan, Mama. But what about you know who?
You know who? Our little stepsister, the one who sits by the fire, feels sorry for herself. Oh, her. That child's so weird.
I'm like totally depressed.
Oh, what is it now?
I'm like sitting by the fireplace thinking about the Grateful Dead.
You mean the rock group? Rock group?
The Grateful Dead is a rock group. I was just thinking about the dead and how grateful they are. She is so weird.
Never mind. You and the stepsisters are going to a party at the palace, and you are going to stay home, sweep the floors, wash the dishes, and take out the garbage.
I don't care. I'm going to marry the prince.
So I'm going to marry the prince. Now, girls, only one of you can marry the prince.
One thing is for sure, she'll never marry the prince.
I wouldn't want to marry the prince unless he has a really cool body piercing and he rode on Harley. That'd be cool.
Well, we're off to the party. Don't wait up for us.
I wish I had someplace cool to go, like Antarctica.
Cinderella!
Who are you supposed to be?
I'm your fairy godmother.
You're kidding.
I'm here because you're very sad.
Sad's cool. If I was happy, I'd have to be somebody else. Like, not me or anything.
But your mean old stepmother and stepsisters treat you terribly.
Yeah, they won't let me get my nose pierced or nothing.
Well, I know how much you want to go to the ball tonight.
Actually, that's pretty far down on my wish list. What I'd really like is pet bad.
Well, you shall go to the ball and you shall dance with the prince. I will turn Pumpkin into a coach, Mice into coachman, and make you a beautiful gown to wear.
That pumpkin was going to be a pie. The mice give the cat something to do, and I kind of like my clothes.
Well, it is a costume party. I suppose you could go as a weirdo. That would save me some more. Cool. Well, off you go.
Cinderella is supposed to be a pretty young girl. Turn her into a juvenile delinquent. She's lazy, rude, and ungrateful. You ruined her.
Hey, I'm the boss and I like it that way. What happens at the party? Everyone's dancing and having a good time. I need to meet a lovely lady to be my princess.
Hi there, wanna dance?
No thanks. We get to make our husband as word. R2 are not. R2 are not. Girls, that is no way to behave in front of the prince. You are the prince, right?
There's the girl I want. What's she doing here?
Mama, make her go home. Oh, that child. I can't believe she came here wearing her school clothes.
I love your costume.
What costume?
I love your sense of humor.
What sense of humor?
Will you dance with me?
Do you realize you're in the cheap Burger King crown?
Really?
Really?
I am so completely happy I found the girl of my dreams.
Okay, I've seen enough. This is just as bad as the original. Okay, what happens? It better be good. First, the prince locked all the doors and windows, fearing an intrusion from the Red Death.
Is that like the Red Bear?
worse. The Red Death is kind of like a code for the bubonic plague, which is ravaging its way through Europe and killing people by the thousands, turning their flesh into large, disgusting pustules of infection. Death usually occurs within a day.
That is so disgusting! How could you run a beautiful children's story like that?
I like that.
Me too.
What happens? Well, as the festivities reach their zenith, a mysterious guest enters the banquet hall. The Red Death!
You foolish people, you thought you could escape me, but I'm the Red Death, and I'm here to take my vengeance.
I think it's kind of cute.
I am the Red Death. I'm ravaging my way through Europe. I'm feared and loathed and all kinds of other stuff, and I'm here to kill you all.
Well, that's not good.
What do we, do?
Run! Stop! Okay, then what happens? Cinderella is tied to the floor of a deep pit. A mysterious pendulum swings back and forth. Attached to the end of the pendulum is a razor-sharp blade. With each swing of the pendulum, the blade inches closer and closer to Cinderella's heart.
This is cool.
Then, a raven shows up.
Nevermore, nevermore.
And a black cat comes in. And a gorilla from a sideshow nearby shows up.
So now I get to be a gorilla. She gets to be a cat. She gets to be a bird, and I get to be a gorilla.
Told you were way uglier than me.
Then, Cinderella is buried alive.
Wait a minute. I've been out of claustrophobia, and there's like no way to bury me alive.
And then, the devil rings a bell in the belfry, and the telltale heart starts beating, and a terrible storm nearly sinks the ship, and the house of usher falls, and then
Stop. That's terrible. You're fired.
I think we might have another video game. Cinderella and the Red Death.
Cool!
I don't like these entrepreneurs. They're too
Disgusting, grotesque, salacious, intelligent.
I need somebody who thinks like I do. Somebody who knows about product lines, stock options, and contracts. What is the most successful and trendiest business out there besides mine?
That would be Starbucks coffee, sir. They're in every city in America.
I've never heard of them.
That's because you don't live in your office.
Tell me about Barbell's coffee.
Starbucks, sir. It's run by a woman named Melody Toon.
That's redundant.
She's very successful.
Get her in here.
But sir, she's very important CEO. I'm not sure she was well everything is running here.
You have 10 minutes.
How am I going to get Melody Toon in here in 10 minutes?
I'd suggest that you lobby. You gotta have your Barbell's down there.
Miss Toon and her board of directors.
Finally, some people who think like me.
I'm Melody. Nice to meet you. It's a pleasure. I'm a Joe.
I am Robin Frump, the wealthiest man in the world, almost. So tell me about this Dumbbell's coffee.
It's Starbucks, and it's the best coffee in the world.
You know, if I didn't hate coffee, I might have given it a try.
It's an honor to meet you. You are one of my heroes. A woman who made it. A legend, a genius, a hero to women everywhere. Equality, justice, fairness, respect.
choose any